Hey, what's up, man? What's going on, guys? Yeah, I gave it to you. You should have it. Welcome to the server, Will. Hmm. So, I was talking about this all right here, my stream earlier today, getting hit, and looks like it did. That was the main DOL I was looking for, to be honest. Everyone can hear me okay, right? Awesome. So, what I'm gonna be looking for now is this 4 hour gap right here, if that holds. Otherwise, we might come back down here. Just following the plan that I drew before. Basically, if we get a nice bounce, and then retest, and then we continue upwards to take out the back to new Otoma highs. But if we break through that gap, then I expect this range to get covered. So let's see what the market wants, because it's already taken up the primary objective that I had wanted earlier. But to be honest, like doesn't look like there would have been a good entry anyways. No SMT at the top, nothing. So we just gotta be patient now and see what the market wants to do now. We take a look at the opening range of the session here. We've established the opening range already, the 8 p.m. 50-minute range, but we're kind of trapped in between it. So when that happens, just sit back and just wait. This is how you prevent your accounts from getting blown up during Asia. So I'm thinking is that if we can get like a 5 or 50-minute close below here, and then I'd like to see like break below this, and then come back to retest this fair value gap, and come back down to back to equilibrium down here. So that would be a good short play right there. It kind of makes sense. This 4 hours looking pretty bearish now too, unless we miraculously recover from this. Because if we draw our standard deviation projection, the -2 to -2.5 is usually the hot spot for a potential reversal right here. So kind of falls in line with that bias. But we just need a few confirmations on the lower time frames, and then it should be pretty easy shorts then. I mean, if you want to have balls, you can just short this right here, have a stop way above here, then aim for this. But then your risk reward is kind of shit though at that point. That's why I want to see it break below this, come back into this, and then we can do something like this, right? If it can get a nice deep retracement, then I'd rather just go like this then. For a much better RR. Oh damn, gold stuff. See how clean this is right here. This gold broke through the first time around, then in the 5 minute there. First for value get that presented itself over here. Bang, 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 but never got above the actual body. Crazy, crazy dumb. Looks like it's already doing. And the candles are pretty big, so make sure you guys are using like micros, because a mini will probably get you killed in this market unless you have like a large portfolio, or if you're able to eat the risk. I'm assuming everyone's doing funded accounts, right? Huh. Notice on this 15-minute chart here, right? Look at this. Like this, the first 15-minute candle that formed after the 8 o'clock. It's trapped between the range between and the 8 p.m. right? So, but this next 15-minute candle that's forming right here, it's looking pretty bearish too. That means that it most likely will take out this bottom level before taking out the top up here. Now, like this is 8:30 15-minute candle, right? It's still below. It's sorry. It's still between the range of this candle here too. Then we have this larger candle over here, where it's completely inside this range here too. So, and it's looking like so we might get ready this bottom low first here, and then a nice little hippo right there too actually. So we could come back. Actually, this EPR looks really good. Or good. Now that we've respected this and we started closing below this thing, so I think we can take a low risk trade here maybe. It's a very small warm up position. We have the fair value gap right here. Right? Then once we started closing below this candle here, just engulfing it, that means that there's strength to go downwards now. So I wouldn't expect price to come back up here. And no SMT has formed at these lows here yet, so I think it's a pretty good sell we could take. Yeah, something like this. That entire range here. I think we have a flathead right here too. Actually, no, that's not. It's not a flathead. So I suspect price should come back into this range then, ideally into the equilibrium range. And from here we can assess whether it wants to continue down because there's a lot of price imbalances on the way to bottom, on the way down here too, right? Like we have price imbalance right here, Another one here. It's basically basically all the way down. So any kind of bad news or that can influence as a catalyst for this market could really send us cratering down. This looks like it could flush any minute though. Gotta keep an eye on the other indexes. Nothing's more scary than seeing one of the indexes rating the low and then the other one doesn't. And then that's like asking for a quick smackdown reversal. Let's wait for the manipulation to happen, and then they create some sort of breaker or IFVG. That's something we can take. Like we'd have a pretty strong confirmation right here, 5 minute, where this candle close below here, and then just looking at what NQ and ES didn't break this low yet, but YM seems to have. So this just to be a little cautious about that. I don't think it'll mean anything, but now that we've got this many candle low right here, we should come back down into this range over here. So far, looks like a pretty slow Sunday. I mean, it did dump like 300 points, but just within our time frame, everything kind of happened so suddenly. This is a tough spot because like we're in a deep discount of this range right here, right? And we're trying to short, anticipating a low break into these levels down here. So it's a very, very risky play. I want the price to come up to the open of this candle right here, but I don't want to see it go above here. Good. For sure. This is a nice gap right here. See, nice gap here. Fill it or at least tap into it before running back up to 30K. Or maybe because we've expanded for so much that we're probably entering like a choppy phase of the market too. That could screw a lot of people up. So just be ready for anything at this point. It would suck if we went back into a choppy market, then like a sideways choppy market, then that's gonna be brutal. Because bulls have been eating quite a bit for quite a while now. They've been eating since April, early April. So month and a half of just straight pump, right? Then the market can give, but it can also take everything back to gains. So that's why we have to be extremely, extremely careful. I'm not in any trade right now from this one. Just waiting for confirmation here. The idea is that we shouldn't go higher above here, or even close above this high right here for this 8:15 p.m. Sorry, this 8:30 p.m. candle. So just because it formed an SMT with the YM, right? It didn't take out any significant liquidity, what I can see at least, right? Even with the 4 hour chart, like it didn't take out any low. It didn't even touch the open of this 4 hour candle here either. So I'm kind of leaning. This might be it. Might be it. Again, we're still trapped in the 15-minute opening range too, so it's a little dicey here. A pretty crazy pump on Luminous. Jesus Christ. a disgusting pump. This is still the craziest pump I've seen. I'm like, not even a penny. Crazy pump. 3,000% increase. This is crypto is just crypto can just pump like crazy when it wants to, and we're in quite a bit of few of the coins. It's just coming back from the dead. Any new shit's good. Looks like a scam. No one's following it. Nothing. Hopes and dreams. Oh wow, they pulled liquidity. So many copycats now. Holy crap! I think all the Solana trenchers are in base now with their scamming bullshit. A lot of pairs created in the last 24 hours. I have it. So it's still under a million market cap too, which is good. Anyways, back to the market. We broke through that high, which I didn't want to happen. So now the next test is going to be over here with this unit FET. This is what trading is, just waiting for something to happen. Not forcing anything, we're not doing anything, we're just waiting, waiting and waiting. I formed an order block. I didn't really raid anything. I don't quite trust it just yet. I'd be interested to see how it reacts over here now. Because the main bear scenario is that okay, it broke through this low right here, closed below it, and then we would retrace back in on the 15-minute chart here, but we wouldn't close above this high, which we did now. So that idea is out the window. But no, it's good that we're just slowly getting back into the market after the weekend. So our brains are working in the right direction, and that we're able to tackle New York properly. And even if we don't find any trades this evening, then it's not a big deal either, right? At the end of the day, capital preservation is key in any market. Don't force anything. Just see if anything sets up properly, then just execute when you see it. It's not rocket science. It'd be pretty funny if this SMT actually plays out with the YM right here. That would be quite tragic, if you ask me. So hit this fair value gap right here in the 5 and 15 minutes. 5-minute hippo right here too. Let's see if it hits this. Second thought, look good for it. Did sort of 4 minutes MP right here. This high right here. So this could be a potential area here. All right. Fuck it. break this, and then I think we can short. This flathead candle right here is really tripping me out right now. Only thing that's tripping me out right now. Bar's looking good. I really like this SMT and Q versus both ES and YM. They did perfectly here. See, no close below, and then that's what happens, right? Holy, just chopping around in the opening range. Just yeah, at all. So an hour has passed since the open range has formed, and we're still trapped in this range. So in the next like 23 minutes, if price doesn't want to expand, then that might be a dud, in my opinion. Then we shouldn't be wasting any more time trying to look for a play. But a few accomplishments for the night, if we don't make anything, like for example, we practiced patience, right? We practiced discipline, right? We practiced seeing, right, what our confirmations are before we make any move. So those three things, practicing the night before the actual big league start in the morning tomorrow, right? You're already prepared to trade tomorrow, right? That's why like when Sunday comes along, right, and I'm trying to look for a trade, and I'll be happy if I get a win, but I'll be even happier if I follow my rules and I don't do anything. What's good for scalpers? I don't understand your question. What do you mean? This is like, are you talking about like this range right here? No, range bound PA is gonna get you wrecked, man. Don't even bother trading that shit. Wait until there's a clear direction and then just follow the trend. I mean, like I'm sure you've been trading this for a while. Like, how's your experience been with range bound markets? The bias is down. We just need a good entry, this stupid flathead right here is what's causing me to hesitate. So I'm gonna stick with my rules, and I'm not gonna fuck around and find out. Because if price wants to come up here, right? If he wants to like, come up here, then if it breaks up like this, then you know, we can trade that. So I'm not gonna take any chances right now, just because of this flathead candle right here. Even if we have SMT up here and all that, it doesn't matter. Just market will do what it wants. But it's starting to look like it wants to go up. Like there's this 5 minute EOB here. Here, this is holding up pretty well. We had this stop hunt right here, but still a lot of mixed signals. Like it doesn't. I don't feel comfortable with this price action at all. Not in the sense that nothing. I mean, nothing's comfortable in the market, but just that it just doesn't vibe with me. So that makes any sense. But again, the whole point of this session is to get our minds ready for New York tomorrow, right? Like we're looking at the market, we're analyzing it, we're making sure that we're also reviewing our criteria for trade entries and all that too. And go straight to bed after this, and then when you wake up in the morning, start New York session, then your mind's already in you know that mindset. And like back when I first started trading, right? This was like over trading and being confused and all that. Really affected my trading a lot until I started doing this on Sunday nights, going to the market and just reviewing things. Trying to actively look out for a trade, but respecting my discipline and rules, regardless of how badly I want to trade. Those impulses were controlled by doing this every night, not every night, but like every Sunday. Then by the time New York hit, then I was ready, and then I was ready to execute because I've already practiced that discipline. I've already practiced the patience the night before, and it just enables it further when you're in the actual markets. So if you feel like you're not accomplishing anything, trust me, you're accomplishing a lot more than most traders because most traders don't even come on Sunday nights. Most traders like start in the morning, YOLO it, but as you know disciplined professional in this markets as an operator, you're doing yourself a great service by showing up on Sunday night. Did ES hit? No, ES didn't. Neither of these two have hit their weekly gaps. Oh, weekly gap on YM at least. But ES is getting close though, so Okay, just close the door here. Go in. Pull back here. Oh shit, the AS already break low? Oh shit. Let's see if NQ wants to follow through, because there is a bit of a price imbalance here now too. But this is pretty key right here. Watching this EOB fail right here. This failing right here was a good confirmation. Ooh. Looking ripe for a dump. Doing really good. Pull back. Oh, this is so good. Starting to bum rush now. Yes, it's starting to break down low. And Q is still holding a little bit. I just took out an internal low, so I'm hoping after taking out this internal low right here that it bounces into our entry. I'll throw in a few contracts. Keep the stop loss above here mostly. Then take out this. I'll pick the start entry and then I want to see the 5-minute close below this wick over here. Then it will be easy. I'm trying to put music on, but I don't know where the fuck I'm supposed to get music. How do you even play it? A little bit higher. A little bit higher. What's up, Tyler? We're trying to short the bottom right here, like idiots. Trying to get to the equilibrium of the PO3 range. Is anyone in the short here? What are you guys getting so excited about? This market's so shit. You should see in during New York AM session and PM session, we go fucking crazy. What's the trade on Thursday that we took? Got really well. On three contracts too. See, the things that Asia could be hit or miss, man. Sometimes it can be amazing. Like sometimes like you can just like get a bottom entry and then exit at New York Open. It's like it can provide some really amazing entries. The thing is just catching it, right, and seeing if the market's ready for it or not. But it's also again it's Sunday night as well, right? So 50-50 chance of either something happens or it doesn't happen. But the whole point of this exercise is to prepare our minds for New York session, right? We're not making any dumb mistakes. We're not making any, like any impulsive moves or anything like that. We're literally brainwashing ourselves the night before the actual session. That's when good decisions will start happening for you. We still haven't hit the percent deviation of the bearish range here, so it's still decent. I think we can come down. No. All right, come on. Let's get the flush. Let's get the fucking flush. I don't know what's actually. Like, why is going pretty nicely? ES is sort of going nicely. Just NQ needs to break this fucking low already. The minute it breaks this, it's gonna flush. So I'm gonna risk like half an hour. Yeah. Watch for yes, might pop over here. As long as it doesn't go above this high over here, it should be okay. Seriously, if we don't get any significant move in like the next like 15 minutes, then I'll lock it up and you know what? I might stream tomorrow morning too for New York. So, is there any big news coming up this nothing much on it's pretty dry too. Oh, Nvidia earnings, hey, and FMC minutes. Wednesday should be good. Wednesday, Thursday. Looks like a pretty dry week to be honest, but at least the good thing is that OPEX is over. Fucking OPEX is over, so that shit still gives me PTSD. By the way, if anyone has any feedback on these streams or if they want anything you know anything else I can do to keep everybody occupied, attentive in the stream, let me know. I'm not a professional at any of this streaming shit, so happy to hear any feedback. Okay, let's go. Dumb bit. Get that flush. Remember the weekly gap is like way down here too, so we're being pretty conservative with our target. If anyone's wondering, one is small. I'm going very light with this one, like half an hour, not even half, like a quarter risk. Dude, it's so close. It's actually so close right here to take out this fucking thing. Otherwise, it might like as long as ES continues its downwards trajectory, it'd be okay. But if ES wants to make a comeback over here, then probably get stopped out. But that's okay. That's just part of the game. If it can't even take out this low right here, then kind of pathetic on NQ's part. If you're on those 50K accounts, like you shouldn't be risking more than one micro on the trade. I'm telling you. Asia, I like to reduce my risk quite a bit. Like I do like half or quarter R compared to New York, but I go the full 1 R risk. I know it sounds a little weird, but trust me, it helps. It helps to increase the confidence. Okay, come on, let's go. At least take out this low. Literally, seriously, at least take out this low right here. Come on. When it does that, then you want to move your stop loss up here. You don't want to see price coming back up here. Then after that, so okay, good, good. Just need a fat closure below this. Big fat closure below this. Let's go. Come on. Dump this trash. Fucking trash. No, once it hits I guess like if you entered over here, right, then you should be up one R right now. Okay. So this is a good spot to take a partial if you're in a couple of contracts. Then you want to reduce your risk now. Okay. If you got up to here, I got in pretty late. I got like way over here, so I'm still gonna do the same thing. I'm moving my stop loss a little bit further lower, but I need to see candle closures below this low here. If not, it could bounce it can bounce back hard pretty bad. So be careful there. It's good to keep a close eye on ES too. ES is continuing to dump, which is good, and now that NQ is starting to basically sweep these lows here, right? And it's not closing below that, so just be a little cautious now. It didn't even touch the freaking body of this dude. Like, it's so stupid. NQ has just been dumb, but ES is looking pretty clean, and it could potentially flush down here overnight. Banking on this next 15-minute candle and get a straight closure below that, then we'll come all the way down here. Now we have to pray. Kidding. We don't pray for this kind of stuff. Either it works out or doesn't. You just gotta be okay with that. This BPR right here, slicing right through it. So There's still hope for this trade. Hopes and dreams. Oh boy. Okay. Going back to entry here. You just can't get above this here. Yeah, it might be a dud, guys. The fact that it just swept this low right here, and now starting to reverse a little bit, it's not a good sign. So I'm gonna exit out of this position here. Good as well. Paper cut, no big deal. Not worth. It's not worth the risk right now. So, but no, it's good. We practice good discipline. We attempt to get into an entry, and I just don't feel comfortable holding this right now. So, we'll be back for New York tomorrow. So I'll probably stream that as well, New York, and let's try to get some actual bangers because this weekly gap right here, this weekly gap right here, prime right now. We opened pretty bearish on NQ. We tapped above. We almost got close to the open of the previous week's range here, so could come back down to this level here. Hopefully it doesn't during New York, but if it does, then we can try to see if it wants to cover the whole range over here. So if we can get some pretty good points from that too. All right. Thanks for joining, everybody. We will continue onwards tomorrow. All right.